Back again with a cool new list. This time I'm bringing back, or this never left. Whenever it's regional season, this always seems to top or win the regional every year. But I got some new flavor to add to the compilation. But this is my personal take on it, and you can try it out and see how you like it. This variant is black and yellow. No Wiz Khalifa, but we getting close to that time. But this is a good uh, defensive as well as offensive pressure later in the game. Uh, your opponent has to try really hard to pressure damage effectively if they're not swinging at you with big bodies. So this deck and this leader concept benefits you from comboing and building up your Z energy. And we kind of reinforce, or most lists reinforce the strategy around that principle. But you don't want to take too many swings because you break even on the first swing, maybe +1 if you have the right cards. But after that, it start to go minus. So you only want to be in battle like 2 to 3 times at most to set up cool junctions. But without further ado, let's get into this. Son Goku leader, as made the red when I was explaining the whole concept. He is early awakened leader, or you can do his alternate awakened conditioning. Flip over. This side is the bread and butter. The fact that he kind of in essence becomes a control leader because you don't really have to swing with him to get his full advantage. You can swing with somebody else, or you can just set up cool rest plays with him. More you, in the gameplay video, just check out my gameplays because we have a lot of U7 in the gameplay list to really flesh it out. Even the new build. But getting on to the list, let's start with the historical stuff. There's only one difference is I'm running a bunch of 3s of this historical stuff, like the draw one, the search, they all combo for value when you send them to the Z energy. Make sure you designate them to go to the Z energy. These are your obligatory 4 that trigger those dual effects. Also, he's a counterplay. A lot of people forget he's a counterplay. But besides that, we got 3 Vegetas next. 3 of Goku's. He's like your main guy that you're playing in the first 3 turns most effectively. But yeah, he sets up cool shenanigans later in the game, especially if you got them on low life. Same with this one. Sadly, we only can run one of them because they feared his power. But next, we kind of got a split of this guy because I like how his effect locks. He's a blocker, and removal usually is just 4 of him, but I just want to test the waters running the full concept. And I seen nobody run those, so I gotta try it for myself whether before I say it's bad or not. And I'm not too disappointed. And having different names to Z is important. Now we go to the stuff that's different. 2, I call him Shoryuken Goku. He costs 1 to play him. Turn 3 or later, he builds Z energy. He's a barrier blocker revenge. No, he's a dual pseudo dual attack blocker revenge deflect. I'm thinking about the next card which we run. Which is the 17. This is like the number 1, this is the SPR. This does a lot for you. You can charge black in here which is pretty cool. It can turn on the black aspect of the deck, which the only other two I'm running, because we kept it light on the black concept until we get like more black U7 stuff that we can easily float in. Or you can just bump these numbers up to 4 a piece. But the important thing is I want to have like different outlets just for the 1,000. Or it's mainly for the 1,000. Usually I want to play these. I want to discard these. Just for later stuff we'll mention later. For later interactions, I mean, that we'll mention. Usually I charge one and discard one. And we have our black requirement right there. Can't wait till they get a black and yellow U7 unless I missed it. But yeah, that's that. Moving on. Two splits. I know a lot of people right to run the 4. I like 2 of him and 2 Hercules. Hercules pretty much set up turn 1, and he helps fix broken hands, which I like the most, and that's why I don't mind a 2-2 split. I always even think about a 3-1, but sometimes you need the U7 name, so we just keep it as is. Then we have 2 Bardocks, 2 of the SS Vegito, 2 Taos, also good in conjunction with the 10k guys, just a combo. Then we get into more yellow defensive stuff, like the Goma. This is the cool tech I seen. After that, never stopped running it. And this is another way to turn off cards. And he's an easy evolve. Same with this. When you got your fill of that, helps checkmate other stuff. Then we are running our last 8 drop is the Gogeta, just for in-game scenarios. Then we got 2 of the Majins just been floating down in and out just to fit more of the other stuff. And the last one is Majin Buu. This one of the best versus cards of the original era. I still say this is the best yellow one to date, but the future can change my mind. Then getting on to the extra cards. One Stop Laughing, even better, since if we have a Gohan on the field, we can do the cool permanents. 2 of Mr. Moneyman, Forbidden Power. I always liked this card. I wanted to test this out in Cashflow too, but it has the highest ceiling in UI Goku. Also, I love my Final Flashes, and this is just in here in case we want to all in on a leader swing. Nobody expect that. Like they'll skip over this part or skim through it, but that's fine. Get caught by it later. Awakened Power is kind of like the new tech. Just for as another yellow staple. Then we have the Decisive Combo. This is why we running the 4 black 10Ks just to use them later. And also if we want to boost this guy up, this is our secret choice. Standard for the deck, but you can use Piccolo Gohan or Purunga or any of the other ones, Gogeta. And that is that. My Z deck is a lot to be desired, but it's just something we have for now. There's only like a few instances where you would go into the Z deck. Let me bring out my Z deck. We got Kaioken to blow up boards. 2 Goku to rest Black Man Saiyan. +2 Unison just to fix hands and other things, and also it rarely comes up just a -4. Usually this will be like the Frieza the new Frieza from like Fearsome Rivals, but I didn't have it on hand. Two Tapions. This the one you primarily using most times, depending on if your opponent see they side deck cards. Another unison I can swing with just late game. Then come back just to set up the end game combo. Same with this, just butter up and tenderize them for because this deck can, I would say, in perfect conditions 5-0 you pretty comfortably, but 3-0 in you is almost guaranteed if you hit 3 life against this deck, because we can burn, and that's why this deck was hated for the ages. Spread out on the side deck because this is an extension of the main deck. I'm not afraid to go to battle step. That's why you run battle step cards like this and the other Goku Black. Turn 4, turn 5, leaving energy up, like 2 or 3 energy up, just to set this up and set up to tap your opponent out for the victory strike is pretty godly. Then we have this, just one though. I didn't want to have too many non-U7 names floating in, because it is a bad day if you don't see U7s and having like 3 or 4 of these that you can't combo to trigger the leader is pretty bad. And like, this need to swing if they like counterplay it or turn it off somehow. It's good. That's why the ape is kind of better in that sense if playing for turn 3, but it is yellow's sense of board removal. If we in the matchup where we need the unisons more, we lead into that. Same with this. And to release, that's kind of topping off our unison package. Same with this Vegeta if we want to slow the game down. Then this is like the only yellow card that hits above 2. And I'm sad about it. Bandai, make more. This is kind of but kind of sad it doesn't really hit Oceanus. So if they Oceanus, we kind of gotta hold that. I could run Death Blaster. Matter of fact, this is going to be a Death Blaster. I think we run enough yellow extra cards post side to get that. So that'll be that. And 2 more Vegetos, because having a blanket effect while also being blocker is pretty value. That's it for the profile. Hopefully I awakened y'all to the Ultra Instinct and its greatness. But for more, you gotta check out that playlist, man. Definitely check out the playlist. You'll know more, learn more, see things coming ahead of time. Gotta have that Ultra Instinct. Deuces.